The leadoff man is at second. Here's Kerry Carpenter, who's had just an enormous series here. It's crushed high and deep into right field, back on a Duvall on the run, on the track. He's there to make the play in front of the visitors' bullpen. Duvall flings it back onto the infield, but not in time to keep Vierling at second. He slides in headfirst over at third. That was loud contact for Kerry Carpenter and a good running play by Duvall. And Whitlock getting a little workout, backing up third there. Whitlock was very good in his rehab appearances down with the Woo Sox. He's faced 212 hitters this year, and he's walked only 7 of them, which is an absolutely elite walk rate. At the top of the whole game, here's Spencer Torkelson, right-handed hitter, 6-2. Red Sox leading. Vierling over at third with 1 down. Pitch is another strike, 97 miles an hour. With that sinker, and it's 0-1. Garrett has really placed himself among some of the all-time greats early in his career in Red Sox history. 0-1 is swung on and missed. That devastating changeup that was really such a breakout weapon for him 2 seasons ago. Torkelson had no chance at that, and it's 0-2. In the Red Sox live ball era, for those who've thrown at least 200 innings, Garrett, 14th best ERA and 4th best strikeout to walk ratio. 0-2 pitch is a little high with a sinking fastball. And it's 1-2. The only people with better strikeout to walk ratios in Red Sox history, Koji, Sale, and Pedro. That's pretty good company. 1-2 pitch is on the ground to shortstop. The Red Sox will concede the run. Story has it he throws to first in time. So an unearned run comes home for Detroit. It is now 6-3. Red Sox have made the most errors in baseball this year, and that one just gifts the Tigers their 3rd run. So here now is the left-handed hitting Zach McKinstry. Whitlock throws, and a changeup misses low, ball 1. It's a little tantalizing to think about what Whitlock could do to this Red Sox bullpen. They'll take it easy on him. They're not going to push, given the injuries this year. 1-0 is low. But if indeed the Red Sox can continue to put themselves in the playoff picture, Whitlock's the kind of weapon that Alex Cora loves in big spots. He is absolutely fearless. The 2-0 pitch is low, which is ironic because he's such a gentle giant, Garrett is. I mean, he's about the most soft-spoken, kind member of the whole team, and that's saying something. This is a group filled with guys like that. Here's a pitch to McKinstry that is a strike on the outside corner. So now it is 3-1. 2 down, a run in the 6th. 6-3 Red Sox over the Tigers. McKinstry is singled and fly to center. Pitch is fouled off on the third base side. I'll never forget Whitlock coming into the clinching Game 4 in the American League Division Series. Huge jam, tying runs on base, and facing the Tampa Bay elite hitters. He just blew them all away. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Speaking of blown away, he strikes him out with a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. Inning over, unearned run for the Tigers. To the bottom of the 6th, 6-3 Red Sox. We will see Urias, Refsnyder, and Turner, at least in theory, a right-hander's coming out of the Tiger bullpen. We'll see what Alex Cora does next on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
If this were a Reese's TV ad, you'd be staring at a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. And sure, my voice is peanut buttery smooth, but still, you need to see the peanut butter cups, right? No? I can really just say Reese's and you'll go get some? Okay, Reese's. 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 Really working, actually. Reese's. Reese's. I'm onto something. Reese's. Reese's. Reese's.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, the network that covers more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're on the side of the road with a flat tire or that dreaded check engine light, know that help will be there soon. Because AAA also chose T-Mobile to be their exclusive wireless partner, connecting their AAA-owned fleet of vehicles across the country. See why the companies you trust depend on T-Mobile. And learn more about our network at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Well, the day is done for Eduardo Rodriguez, and it was a damaging afternoon for the former Red Sox southpaw. Now, A.J. Hinch goes to his bullpen. Brings out a right-hander, Jose Cisnero. Erod, in his 5 innings of work, 10 hits, 6 runs with a walk and 8 punch-outs. Here's Urias, swings at the first pitch from Cisnero and pops it up. Foul on the first base line. Torkelson over to make the grab, and on one pitch, Urias is gone. Urias, Refsnyder, and Turner in the Herb Chambers batting order. Get you caught up on the Subaru of New England scoreboard in a moment. They are underway in Miami, Yankees and Marlins. The Guardians have put a run up in Tampa Bay in the first inning, and the Blue Jays and Cubs just getting started in Canada. The pitch to Refsnyder is a strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. A 3-run lead. The Red Sox will ride with Refsnyder. Stay away from Duran, Devers, Verdugo for now. 0-1 is inside a slider. Ball and a strike. You don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Make the most of the summer in a brand new 2023 Subaru. Red Sox inflated Rodriguez's ERA today. 1-1 to Ref is a little blooper on the right side of the infield. Torkelson from first yields to the second baseman, McKinstry. 2 very quick outs made by the Sox, and here comes Justin Turner. So Rodriguez came into today with a 2.75 ERA and allowing 6 runs on over 5 innings. He'll leave Fenway at 3.13, almost half a run higher. So here is Turner, who's homered and struck out twice. He takes a slider on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. The Washington Nationals, who we'll see on Tuesday, they've just started their game with the Oakland A's. Not exactly a banner matchup there, as Turner loops one into the gap in left center field, and that is down for a hit. Turner's aboard for the second time. And he extends the inning for Trevor Story. Athletics do lead the Nats 3-0. Nats have actually played a little bit better lately, and by almost any estimation, they have exceeded expectations. Some of the pieces they got in the Juan Soto deal have really started to come on. Mackenzie Gore, C.J. Abrams, and others. We will see Gore in Game 2. Josiah Gray and Patrick Corbin, too. Here's Trevor Story, who takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. 6-3 Red Sox over the Tigers in this deciding game of a 3-game series. Story's had an awesome day. And here he gets better and better. He drives it deep to left center field, and it is just off the top of the wall. He missed a home run by a 1 foot. He's into second base with yet another double. His third of the game. Turner over to third. You cannot come much closer to a homer than that. Just above the 379 marker. And that was inches away from being gone. What an encouraging day this is. We were telling ourselves to be patient with Story, to give him some time to discover his timing. Well, guess what? It's here. Like 4 more inches, that's going to be out to straightaway center. So here, with second and third, is Yoshida. Cisnero throws, and Massa grounds it softly on the right side. McKinstry has it. He throws to first, and the inning comes to a close. Oh, so close for Trevor Story, who's done it all. Through 6, Red Sox 6-3 lead on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Wines and more. It's about more. Wines and More offers a large selection of fine wines, craft beer, high-end spirits, and gourmet foods. Shop online at winesandmore-ma.com or in person at Wines and More in Mansfield, Wareham Crossings, and the Walpole Mall. Get free local delivery by ordering through the app. Cheers Rewards members get $5 off every 200 points earned. Wines and More. It's about more.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Trevor Story Day at Fenway Park. So great to see him thriving. Speaking of, Garrett Whitlock is back on the mound for the top of the 7th, facing Miguel Cabrera, who pops the first pitch up on the first base side. Casas straddling the line in foul territory is there.
He's seen 3 pitches today.
And not in the mood to wait around. In his final game ever at Fenway Park. So here comes Zach Short. Whitlock threw the fastest 2 pitches of his season in the 6th inning, 97 and 98. So he's feeling great. We'll see if it holds up here in the 2nd inning. Red Sox with a 6-3 lead. Short and then Rogers in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Chevrolet of Danvers. Here is Isan Diaz batting for Short. He came up today to take the place of Javi Baez, who went onto the bereavement list. Whitlock throws, and Diaz takes a great changeup, which has been darting around. That one's a strike, and it's 1-1. Trevor Story has done it all today, really from the very moment the game started. That great running grab. 1-1 is swung on a miss. He's hit the ball all over the place, stolen a couple bags, and has made 3 brilliant plays at shortstop. And how much Trevor could alter the trajectory of not only this season, but the immediate short-term future for the Red Sox. I think people, in some ways, because he's been so hurt, have forgotten about what he can do. The 1-2 is fouled off on the third base side. Like when he was with the Rockies and feeling good, he really was one of the great hitters in the National League, a true athlete. He does so many things to change games. And oh, by the way, he's a lot like Jarren Duran, where he's just fun to watch. The 1-2 is strike 3 called on the outside corner. 96-mile-an-hour sinker from Whitlock. How encouraging is this from Whit? 2 down. And here comes the right-handed hitting catcher, Jake Rogers. The Red Sox did not bring Trevor Story over as Xander Bogaerts' insurance, as was so often reported. They brought him over because they think he's a great player. And he sure looks the part today as Whitlock is just pounding the strike zone. Sinker to Rogers right on the corner. It's 0-1. And just a level of dynamism that this lineup really can use. The 0-1 is fouled off on the third base side. Whitlock, this is so much like him. 22 pitches thrown, 17 strikes.
Great to see John Shestakowski, who used to be in the Red Sox Media Relations Department, now Vice President Media Relations Director at the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown.
0-2 is outside. You know, last time he was here, he gave us to hold the bat used by David Ortiz to hit the grand slam in the ALCS against these Tigers.
Joaquin Benoit, he's here with his wife Stephanie, son Theo, his first game, and dad Steve.
Sinker on the corner, strike 3 called, and Whitlock cruising right along here at Fenway Park. Stretch times 6-3 Red Sox over the Tigers in the Shaw's and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
From local town councils to Capitol Hill, agents who are realtors are standing up for what's right. We're here protecting property rights. Here advocating for the issues that affect our neighborhoods. Here championing fair and equitable housing for all. Because we are realtors, bound by a code of ethics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all. Here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
You could spend your weekend cleaning the house, watching TV, or how about hiking a scenic mountain trail with roaring waterfalls and stunning views? Reconnect with nature on the awe-inspiring hiking, biking, and walking trails of Columbia and Montour counties in central PA. The trails at Ricketts Glen alone stretch over 26 miles and take you past 21 breathtaking waterfalls. Explore America's oldest rails to trail in Danville, or one of Columbia County's many famous covered bridges. Find a new adventure this summer. Visit iTourColumbiaMontour.com and start planning your escape.
It's a beautiful day at the grocery store. Uh-oh, looks like there's some spilled tomato sauce. Here comes the slide.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark, Bob.
Injuries can come out of left field. Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of your Boston Red Sox.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
The Greg Hill Show. Weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
To the bottom of the 7th inning, everybody at Fenway stretched out. Alex Lang, the suddenly erratic right-handed reliever, is on for the Tigers. 6-3 Red Sox. In the Herb Chambers batting order, it'll be Adam Duvall, Pablo Reyes, and Tristan Casas. Every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. Making our donation, you should too. 877 Cars for Kids. So Duvall made him some money today with an absolute bomb. Not on it, Lansdowne. The first pitch to him is a sinker from Lang, and that is strike 1.
Lang has walked 9 in his last 3 outings. He's lost his closer's role.
Trying to get in some confidence here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-1 is a good one. Curveball in the corner, and it's 0-2. Get you the Diesel Direct poll question results in just a moment as Duvall steps out. We were talking about Garrett Whitlock and whether his role next year should be as a starter or in the bullpen. I think I probably know where Red Sox fans will come down on that. 0-2. The pitch. Duvall takes way outside a curve. 88% have chimed in and said he should be a multi-inning reliever next year. It's a nuanced question. The Red Sox medical staff will have a lot of input on it, of course. 1-2, the pitch to Duvall is way outside in the dirt. I mean, that's the baseline question, is can his body withstand the workload of a starter? And he has been, at times, a very good starting pitcher. He has been an absolutely elite reliever. 2-2 is strike three called. Duvall knew it. Lang paints the outside corner. So with one down, that'll bring up Pablo Reyes. In today's game, there's so many situations now where these high leverage relievers are used and needed. Tough call, but the Red Sox will take this version of Garrett Whitlock to the bank. He's been awesome today. Here's Pablo Reyes, who's hit the ball hard 2 times, but is 0 for. Takes a curveball from Lang, and it's 0-1. Diesel Direct reminds you to stop wasting time at the pump. Get on-site fuel with Diesel Direct. 0-1. Reyes swings and misses over the top of a curveball, and it's 0-2. Garrett was throwing much harder today than even in his rehab assignments in the minor leagues. Very encouraging. We were talking about the seafood sale on at Shaw's and Star Market. That's one thing I'm upset that you're not joining us in D.C., Joe, because if you were, I think you would have had an invite to Alexandria, to the family homestead. The 0-2 pitch is on the ground to third. Coming in on it, Veerling. He gloves. He throws to first in time.
What's on the menu?
Well, my mom makes incredible crab cakes this time of year. It's like 8 pounds of lump crab meat in each cake. She actually used it to win over the Giants broadcasters over all the years they went to D.C. And Dwayne and Mike and John Miller often say that my mom ruined crab cakes for them.
Yeah. Sometimes you get them in restaurants with too much bread.
Yes.
Jan makes beautiful crab cakes using Legal Seafood's recipe for the most part of her own.
Here's Casas, who takes a strike on the outside corner with a curveball. I'm sure Jan's got plans for something wonderful tonight.
We'll find a nice spot.
0-1. The pitch is on the ground, foul. That's out of first.
And then see you in New York.
Yep, can't wait for that. In the meantime, we'll be in the pool and spinning records on the Wurlitzer jukebox.
Now that's awesome. Your mom has a jukebox playing the hits of the 60s right in the kitchen, huh?
She does. And my oldest #1 favorite track on that jukebox is Be Young, Be Foolish, Be Happy. Good mantra. 0-2 is low to Casas.
All of the above.
He is indeed. Wide stance for Tristan. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 6-3 Red Sox in the 7th. The 1-2 to Casas. Way outside. That's a changeup nowhere near the zone, and it's 2-2. So there's plenty of temptations and supremes and 4 tops. And all the good stuff.
I have to tell Flash Phelps about that. Morning, DJ.
2-2. Way outside. My mom is a frequent listener. Maybe not quite as dedicated as you, but if she's in the car, that's generally on. Is it called 60s Gold now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Channel 73.
Mm-hmm.
Flash has been to over 200 minor league ballparks. And Polar Park, I think, is his favorite. He was there when I was there a couple of weeks ago on a Friday night. Made the trip up 7 hours from Baltimore.
He loves to drive. The 3-2 to Casas is outside, ball 4. That's a good plate appearance for Casas, his second walk drawn of the game. And with 2 down in the 7th, here comes Connor Wong. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Here is Wong, who tripled in the Red Sox first run. Here he takes a pitch from Lang on the inside corner, strike 1. He scored Casas from first, where he stands right now. Then Connor tried to bunt in the 4th. Really nice play by Eduardo Rodriguez, who gave up a season high in hits and runs today in his return to Fenway. 0-1 to Wong. Here's the pitch. That's outside with a sinker. 1-1. The Cubs have scored 2 runs against the Blue Jays in the 2nd inning. They lead 2-0. Guardians 3, Rays, nothing. And the Marlins and Yankees are scoreless in the second. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop foul down the third base side out of play. Just essential games in D.C. beginning Tuesday. Royals, Tigers, Nats stretch here. So key for the Red Sox to make hay. 3 of 4 from Kansas City. A great chance here to take 2 of 3 from the Tigers. And go 5-1 against them this year, which is what you have to do. And the gauntlet that is the American League. 1-2 to Connor Wong. Casa's creeping away at first. Here's the pitch. Connor loops one into right field. It hangs up for Carpenter, who drifts to his left. He's there to make the play, and the inning is over. After 7, Red Sox 6, Tigers 3. Bullpen door going to swing open when we return to Fenway. Chris Martin to the mound for the 8th on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Any ball player will tell you they can't know what the future holds. No one can. Between protecting what matters today and thinking about tomorrow, not to mention planning for injuries, it can feel like a lot of what-ifs. Mass Mutual has spent over 170 years helping people secure their future and protect the ones they love. And we can help you. Talk to us today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox.
Why?
If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
8th inning, Red Sox leading 6-3. It seems like it should be more comfortable than that, but they made a defensive change. Duran goes into play center. Ref Snyder moves to left, so Yoshida, who was 1 for 4, is out of the lineup. And Chris Martin takes over for Garrett Whitlock, who may well get credit for the victory. It's up to the official scorer, since the starter didn't go 5 innings. Whitlock 2 innings, no hits, 1 runner was unearned. Didn't walk anyone, and he fanned 3. Looked very good. So Martin becomes the 4th Red Sox pitcher, and since June 9th, he's allowed only 1 run over his last 23 outings, covering 20 2/3 innings. Has an 0.44 ERA over that span, the best in baseball. Here is Baddoo, who homered last time, into the monster seats. The leadoff hitter for the Tigers swings and might have foul tipped that pitch around the batter's box, in on the hand, strike 1. A good cutter. He leads off here in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Kia of Burlington. Martin worked Wednesday and Thursday, so he had a couple of days off. The pitch is swung on and roll foul to the backstop on a splitter away. Right now it's set up. If the lead remains 3 runs or fewer, that Jansen would finish up. Right now it would be a safe situation with a 3-run lead. Martin from the set delivers 0-2 and leaves it low. We're in the 8th inning already because of the 12:05 start. We'd be probably in the 2nd inning with a normal Sunday starting time. Pitch home is swung on, raked to first base, grabbed by Casas, sprints there to beat Adu for the out. 3 unassisted, and here's Riley Green, who singled, struck out, and grounded to the shortstop. Brendan White warming for the Tigers. He pitched briefly Friday night. Yankees score first, a 1-0 lead on a Kiner Falefa RBI hit in the second inning in Miami. Garrett Cole pitching this one against Perez. Martin deals, and a line foul, third base side out of play. Who would be the leading Cy Young contender? Would it be Felix Bautista?
Certainly in the conversation. I mean, Garrett Cole's going to be there in that talk.
Here's the 0-1, and it's taken high. You know, you don't see starting pitchers getting a lot of wins these days. Evaldi leads the league in ERA, but he's on the IL. Zeflin has 12 wins, going for his 13th today. Several with 11 wins, including Kramer of Baltimore. He'd be a candidate. Foul around the batter's box.
Amazing how close the Red Sox came to having Eflin, but basically the same contract offer. Tax purposes, a desire to be close to home. He chose the Rays.
Good move on their part. The 1-2 is fouled down the left field line out of play. You normally don't lose free agents in the bidding to the Rays. But it turned out to be a great move for them, especially with the injuries to their other starters.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for the Nissan postgame show. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Riley Green, their best young player, has a 2-2 count. The tall right-hander delivers home, and a foul slice to the left out of play. Today's attendance, 35,145, brought to you by Citgo. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, amusement park, Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. There is a foul to the backstop again on a high heater. Guardians jumping all over Tampa Bay early, 4-0 in the second inning after Cleveland blew a late lead last night. There's not much doubt who'll be the MVP in the American League.
No.
Although he could be a Cy Young candidate too, in Ohtani.
The National League MVP race is going to be wild.
Yeah. Mookie, Freeman, Olson, the pitch. Grounded foul to the backstop.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, the Braves move on from Freeman, and the guy they brought in to replace, both of them are at the top of the MVP race.
They've done a wonderful job, and they seem to bring in a good young player every year. Last year, Michael Harris. 2-2 pitch, and Green swings and grounds. Another foul to the right, making him work. It's 13 pitches and 10 strikes for Chris. Two and two with one out and the base is empty. Red Sox leading at 6-3 in the eighth. Riley Green swings in, lines one to left field. Long run for Refsnyder coming in. He dives, he comes up short. It gets behind him and rolls to the wall. Green to second base. Ooh. He's on his way to third. And here's the throw, a chance to get him out. Diving tag made there by Urias. Not a very bright play by Green.
They want to look.
Umpire again give it a long look at Jeremy Riggs. I mean, you don't want to make it out at third base when you're trailing by 3 runs.
That was a spectacular tag by Urias.
Diving tag.
Throw was to the third base side.
Ball at third base.
I thought real time he did beat it. I mean, I thought the tag kind of right in his face as his hands hit the bag.
But it was not a worthwhile gamble. He didn't come off the bag. So it's either a triple or he's out 7-6-5.
Actually, I think the glove, watching the replay, hits his right hand before anything touches the bag. And if so, that's one of the greatest tags I've ever seen.
Yeah, because he grabbed it and fell backwards with his glove and tagged him.
To sense where the runner was tumbling backwards is magic.
don't know if they have enough evidence to overturn it.
I really think he's out. He straddles the bag. The right hand is the one that got tagged. He lunged for the other corner with his left hand, but I don't think it made the bag before he got tagged out.
I was very surprised he even tried it.
Yeah.
Had he reached with that left hand, he would have been safe easily. But he went with the right hand first, which was behind the left hand. Okay, replay after replay. The helmet got in the way.
The field stands. The runner is out.
No, stands. He's out.
Lose their challenge.
I'm sure Riley Green will learn from that. Big play for the Red Sox. 7-6-5 on the out. He gets credit for a double. But thrown out at third. 2 down for Verling, who is fly to center, fly to left, and reached on an error, throwing error by Reyes. Scored an unearned run, and he swings and hits one fair down the right field line, softly hitting off the tarp on a hop. Verling will hold it first. That compounds the base running mistake by Riley Green.
Let's see.
So runner at first, and here comes Carpenter, who's fly to center, walked, and fly to right. So 2 straight hits given up by Martin. That's been a rarity. Thank you to the Massachusetts Health Connector. Red Sox have been leading the league in doubles, and we've donated $5,000 to the American Diabetes Association. What a team. The Mass Health Connector, the place to go if you need health insurance. Go to mahealthconnector.org. Carpenter, a power threat, 3 home runs in this series, takes the ball low.
Speaking of great teams, how about Smithfield, Rhode Island? The Little League team is going to the Little League World Series again. I think that's like the 7th time since 2011 they've gone.
Wow. Congratulations. Here's the pitch. Low and inside.
Rhode Island, a Little League baseball factory.
Your sons will be playing in the Rhode Island Little League sooner than later, a couple of years. 2-0 to Kerry Carpenter. The pitch home. Swing. There's a drive hammered deep to right center. Back by the bullpen. It hits on the track. And fortunately for the Red Sox, it bounces out of play. So the runner, Verling, will have to stop at third. Wow, are they regretting Riley Green's decision now? So 3 straight hits off Martin, and that was hammered with authority. Hit on the warning track and bounced into the bullpen. So runners are at second and third with 2 down. And here's Spencer Torkelson, who has been hit by a pitch, foul to the catcher, and grounded to short. He homered yesterday. He's their best power threat, leads them with 18 homers. I didn't know much about Kerry Carpenter coming in, but he's really developed without a lot of protection around him in the lineup. So Dave Bush, the long conference here. Still 6-3. The Red Sox at a base hit could easily make it 6-5. Conference over. Torkelson's been hit by a pitch and scored. Foul to the catcher and grounded to short. Power hitter out of Arizona State with a lot of swings and misses. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball low and away. Ball 1. (6-3) Boston, but the Tigers have had 3 straight hits and are threatening to cut into that lead severely. Tying run at the plate. Martin deals, and a ground ball hit to the shortstop. Story has it, throws him to the left of second and gets it. So poor base running hurts the Tigers. They strand 2 in scoring position after getting 3 straight hits. They don't score. 7.5 have been completed. Red Sox lead at 6-3 on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Hit the road in the all-electric 2023 Subaru Solterra. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, the Solterra is the first electric vehicle with Subaru performance, capability, and safety. Buy the Solterra with 0.9% financing or lease for just $399 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Why?
Why? If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this
Why?
a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
The office, your cell phone, and your laptop all melt away as you explore the rivers, creeks, and lakes of Columbia and Montour counties, just 2 hours northwest of Philadelphia. Navigate the North Branch of the Susquehanna River by boat or land a trophy trout on Fishing Creek, one of Pennsylvania's legendary fishing destinations. Columbia and Montour counties offer the perfect opportunity to experience the best of nature from the water and get away from the fast pace of everyday life. Find a new adventure this summer. Visit itourcolumbiamontour.com and start planning your escape.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
6-3 Red Sox. It remains there because of a bad base running play by the Tigers. Is probably a ball that was to the wall. There's a call strike here as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, that is, with Urias, who struck out, singled, and fouled out. Riley had a sinking drive to left. Refsnyder came up short, and the diving attempt rolled past him, and he tried to go all the way to third and was gunned down. The next 2 batters followed with a single and a double, and they didn't score. Jansen warming for the Red Sox. Urias swings and grounds a foul to the backstop. He broke an 0 for 14 with his single in the 4th. And the Herb Chambers batting order will be followed by Refsnyder. And then Justin Turner, who's had another big day. Brennan White, the new pitcher, deals and leaves it low. He pitched 2/3 of an inning here on Friday night.
Number 65, Andrew Vasquez.
They got a lefty up in Vasquez. Here's the pitch home, and he drives a foul down the right field side, out of play. Red Sox 25-6 with these City Connect uniforms. They wear him again today. That's low. The win would make them 5-5 on the homestand, which is certainly not as good as you would want, but when you consider they lost the first 3 to Toronto, not bad. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball between third and short. Stabbed by the third baseman. Long throw, and a nice job of holding the bag at first by Torkelson for the out. Verling nearly pulled him off the bag, but it's a 5-3 out. 1 down, and Refsnyder coming up. He's 1 for 4. Struck out, line to right, single to left, and popped to the second baseman.
Jamison Tyone has given up 4 runs to the Blue Jays. A 3-run homer by Dalton Varsho, the big swing.
Call strike to Refsnyder.
Tyone has been really bad lately for the Cubs.
Left the Yankees as a free agent. Here it is, and a fisted foul to the right out of play. Red Sox won't return to Fenway till August 25th. When Dave Roberts, Mookie Betts, and the Dodgers come in. Dodgers in Houston in that homestand. Wave and a miss at his changeup down and away, and Refsnyder fans. 2 gone, and now Turner has struck out, homered his 19th. Over everything in left, struck out, and then single to left center. Tomorrow's an off day. There won't be many after that. Here's the pitch, and it's inside, not to the last day of August. And Tuesday in Washington, likely a bullpen game. Somehow Pivetta will be involved, Alex said. And there's a foul to the right. Josiah Gray will go for the Nats. Wednesday, Paxton against Mackenzie Gore. And then Thursday, Chris Sale gets the start against lefty Patrick Corbin. Here's a 1-1, low and away. Trevor Story, who's had his first career 3-double game on deck. He's 4 for 4. Hoping to get one more at bat here in this 8th inning. There's a fly ball, right center field. Riley Green moves over to his left and makes the catch for the out. That retires the side. After 8, Boston 6, Detroit 3 on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's time to get health insurance. Whether you're losing Mass Health coverage or looking for a new plan, the Massachusetts Health Connector can help. In Massachusetts, everyone is required by law to be insured, and the Health Connector is the only place to get help paying for your health insurance. Find the right plan for you and your family. Visit mahealthconnector.org or call 1-877-MA-ENROLL. That's 1-877-MA-ENROLL. Act now. Stay covered.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now back to the play-by-play action.
Kenley Jansen, who's had a win and 2 saves on this homestand out there for the Red Sox in the 9th inning, trying to protect a 6-3 lead, so it is a save situation. And it'll be McKinstry leading off, then Cabrera in the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Maserati of Boston, Maserati of Millbury, and Maserati of Warwick. So Jansen with a save opportunity here with a 3-run lead. 3-5, 3.05 ERA in 42 games, 26 for 29 in save chances. Chris Martin went 1 inning, no runs, 3 hits, but helped by the base running error of Riley Green, who was thrown out at third before they followed with a single and a double. So here's Jansen facing McKinstry, a left-hand batter, who's 1 for 3, a single in the 2nd inning. 9th inning here with his early start. The pitch home. He is swung on and fouled to the left, out of play. Remember the Nissan post-game show coming up after this one, saving the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Here's the pitch home, and the left-hand batter takes it low. Cleveland up 6-0 now over Tampa Bay in the 3rd. Kenley delivers 1-1. And there's a line drive base hit in a right field, pulled between first and second. Solid hit by McKinstry. And here's Miguel Cabrera, very likely his last Fenway Park at bat. He's been in a hurry today. He's chased the first pitch 3 times. He's grounded to short, he's flied to center, and he's popped to first. So here you go with one Hall of Famer, perhaps facing another. And the crowd standing and cheering for Miggy, the 40-year-old veteran, he takes his helmet off, waves to the crowd. He's had a sensational career. And these great Red Sox fans appreciate greatness when they see it. 19th on the all-time hit list, 508 career home runs, a Triple Crown, consecutive MVP awards, 3 batting titles, and likely his last at bat at Fenway, he's going to face Kenley Jansen. Leadoff man aboard. Long set by Jansen, and the pitch home. Swing and a miss. He threw it by him.
They didn't spend a lot of time in the same league on bulk of their careers before all this interleague play. Cabrera in his life against Kenley is only 2 for 3.
Just 3 official plate appearances. So 0-1. The pitch. Cutter low and away. 1-1. Diaz called up today is on deck. Javier Baez went on the bereavement list, so he's on Diaz's next. It's a left-hand hitter. 1-1 pitch to Cabrera. And he swings, and it's a high fly to center field. Durant started back, now comes in, fighting the sun, and he makes the catch. Well, that was difficult. So Cabrera goes 0 for 4 in his final game at Fenway. As they cheer him again as he leaves the field. This is great to see. '40-year-old Miguel Cabrera exiting Fenway Park.
Class all the way by the Red Sox fans.
Zach Short was in this position in the order. He was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He left, and here is Diaz. He's on Diaz, called up from Toledo. Pitch home. He is swung on, popped up. First base side. Casas taking charge on the grass. Makes the catch not far from the mound for the second out. Boy, that made it easy. Cabrera did get an RBI earlier on a ground out. He goes 0 for 4. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers, who was grounded out 5-3 and fanned twice. Red Sox 1 out away from winning this series. Jansen deals, low and away. One and nothing. Red Sox have the best record in baseball and leading after 6 innings. They're 47-3. It speaks volumes about the bullpen, especially the high leverage guys. The 1-0. Foul to the backstop. Ball and a strike to the right-hand batting catcher. If he reaches, Baddoo would come up representing the tying run. Jansen hitting the sign, ready for the 1-1. And it's low and away. Runner takes second without a contest. That'll be defensive indifference. Kinstry into second base. 2-1 the count to Jake Rogers. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner at second in the 9th, and Jansen backs off. Dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. That's a balk. He was in his set. Just fell out of the glove. So McKinstry takes third. Now he's ready for the 2-1. Here it comes. And a swinging strike. That was 96 on that cutter on the inner half. 2-2 to Jake Rogers. Outstanding at Fenway, anticipating the end of a victory here. Here's the 2-2, and he swings and pops it up left side near the stands by the dugout, and Connor Wong over, and he makes a backhand catch to win the game. The ball came back toward the playing field. Urias was there, and Connor Wong lunged for it and made a backhand one-hand catch with a mitt to end the ball game. The Red Sox beat the Tigers 6-3. They win the series 2-1. They take the season series 5-1 as they go 5-5 on this homestand. Again, Boston 6 and Detroit 3. Totals next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Visit the 99 restaurants the day after the Red Sox win, and 99 Rewards members get a free kids meal with every adult entree purchase. The 99 Restaurant, the official family restaurant of the Boston Red Sox.
Why?
Why? If you have T-Mobile 5G home internet, you might be hearing this a lot.
Why?
Every time your internet slows down during the busiest hours.
Why?
Because your network gives priority to cell phone users.
Why?
Good question. Why not switch to Cox Internet with 2 times faster download speeds than T-Mobile 5G home internet during peak hours?
Okay.
Stop the whys and visit cox.com/5G home for details. T-Mobile prioritizes certain T-Mobile phone users over home internet users during times of congestion.
When you drive the most dependable marque brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
From town councils to Capitol Hill, agents who are realtors are advocating for what's right. We're working to increase affordable housing supply and ensure fair housing for all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
When you're on the road, you'll be glad you chose T-Mobile, the network that covers more highway miles with 5G than anyone. And when you're on the side of the road with a flat tire or that dreaded check engine light, know that help will be there soon. Because AAA also chose T-Mobile to be their exclusive wireless partner, connecting their AAA-owned fleet of vehicles across the country. See why the companies you trust depend on T-Mobile. And learn more about our network at T-Mobile.com/coverage.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's sabe ahorrarle tiempo y dinero a los pros. Ahorra 10% en concreto en Bolsa Selecto cuando compras una o más paletas y gana 3 puntos por dólar en accesorios para herramientas eléctricas Spider Selectas. Lowe's sabe de ahorros. Lowe's sabe de pros. El descuento se refleja en el precio de Contractor Pack y se debe comprar una paleta o más del mismo artículo para ser elegible. Puntos se calculan antes de impuestos y tarifas, después de descuentos, válido hasta 9/1.
Elevate your Sundays with the newest summer experience at Wave Foxwoods Day Party. Soak up the vibes every Sunday with the hottest DJs, bottle service, private cabanas, and more. Kick it off at the Red, White, and Blue Party July 2nd. Join our Plastic Fantastic Barbie Party July 23rd. Go old school with Maxin and Relaxin August 6th. And hang 10 at our Tiki Lounge August 13th. Tickets on sale now. Visit Foxwoods.com to learn more. Foxwoods Resort Casino, the wonder of it all.
It's a 3-day shoppers weekend at JCPenney's Super Saturday Sale. Hurry in store this Saturday. Our coupon giveaway can get you $10, $50, or even $100 off at checkout. Doors open at 10 a.m. Or find more reasons to shop on the JCP app, like an extra 30% off coupon that's good all weekend. Must have style? Gotta have savings. JCPenney. Offers good on select styles. Exclusions apply. Giveaway in-store 8/12 while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. % off coupon valid through 8/13. See store or jcp.com for details.
Back at Fenway, Red Sox with a 6-3 lead, and here's a big reason. Adam Duvall, who drove in 4 runs today, and that 3-run blast certainly was the difference in this one as the Red Sox win it by 3. Adam, congratulations. That was really launched. You jumped all over that first pitch.
Yeah. You know, I feel like recently I've let some good pitches go by early in the count, so just getting back to that mindset of owning the zone early and, getting my A swing off.
It helps when you got all these guys on base ahead of you, and Trevor returns, sets the tone. I thought defensively, right out of the jump, it must be so nice, Adam, to have this big piece back, and he's flying all over the place, stealing bases and launching them off the wall. It must feel great to have Trevor back in the fold.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's an energy that he brings, like you said, flying all over the place, and that's big, especially for a noon game. We don't have too many of these, so that energy is felt throughout the team and throughout the dugout.
And getting Whitlock back was huge. His first outing since early July, and he was sharp.
Yeah, I thought he looked really good, pounding the zone, and then working that sinker. He's a really good pitcher, and I'm super excited that he's back with us. He's worked really hard to get back to where he is, and all the best to him.
Adam, they trust you to play all over the place in the outfield here at Fenway, which is the hardest outfield in the world to play. All three of the spots out there have their own challenges. What for you is the key to trying to maximize things in a very difficult right field here?
Yeah, I mean, just going through things in your mind before they happen. That's the biggest thing, and just kind of knowing the routes that you got to take. Like you said, it's a very unique outfield. Each position poses different routes that you need to take and different things you need to do to play the ball off the wall. So just trying to go through those in your head before it happens is a big thing.
Well, Adam, you certainly had a great start this season, and the unfortunate wrist injury. When did you feel like you were really back into the swing after you returned?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it took a while just to use the wrist again. I don't think it was necessarily a strength issue, but more of a comfort, thing of being able to let it go and really transfer the wrist through the ball. I think it's it's one of those things that is starting to feel really good. I'm starting to see the ball really good, so I'm excited where I'm at.
Lastly for you, Adam, a day off tomorrow and then a big road trip through 3 cities, a critical time, of course, for this club. Are you like the rest of us? Are you watching the scores and the standings day to day, or are you kind of just trying to stay with your focus right in front of you?
I'm trying to focus on, what we got going on in the clubhouse. If I said I didn't see the scores, I'd be lying to you. But it's not something that I feel like, we need to put much time and energy into. I think we need to handle our own business. We need to go out there and win the series each time we go out there. And, it's a race to the end. So, we're playing good. We'll finish up strong.
Okay, Adam, congratulations and good luck on the road trip.
All right, thank you, guys.
Red Sox winning at 6-3. Adam Duvall with a tremendous 3-run homer, knocking in 4 of the 6 runs as the Red Sox win the season series 5-1 over Detroit with the 6-3 victory.
And of course, Joe, now all of a sudden, with Story returning, Turner staying hot, he had another blast, did Turner in this game. He's now got 19 homers. There's so much more balance. Like, there have been so many days where the Red Sox have been left-handed heavy in the lineup, and it's not that way. I mean, today, think about it, Alex Cora stays away from Devers, Verdugo, and Duran, and they lift off, and the right-handed bats were the whole key today.
They really were. Turner with a home run, Story 4 for 4, his first career 3 double game, and Duvall with single and then the big 3-run homer.
I think in the big picture, we'll let Joe head out of here after a long weekend series. The big picture to me, Joe, is, as disappointing as the last week had been at times, the sweep at the hands of the Blue Jays, the rough West Coast road trip after a pretty quiet trade deadline. Today is a day that you certainly can make the case that the Red Sox did make at the deadline, which is, well, guess what? We got guys coming back that are already on the roster, and Trevor ignited everything. And then Garrett Whitlock, I mean, that's the best he's looked all season long. Those two could give this team a huge lift.
Certainly very timely to help them win this series, and still, what was this, game number 118, still a long way to go.
Indeed, the Blue Jays do have a lead over the Cubs 5-2 in the third inning. We will keep you posted on that as we continue on the Nissan postgame show. But lunchtime baseball suits the Red Sox. They beat the Tigers 6-3 and take 2 of 3 from Detroit. We'll come back to Fenway Park right after this. 6-3, the final Nissan postgame show continues on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
The blockbuster event of the summer is here.
Outrunning a helicopter isn't exactly what I had in mind for my beach getaway.
But this isn't another full-throttle action movie. It's the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Wait, what?
Featuring the action-packed 2023 Nissan Rogue and Nissan Sentra, with sport modes that give the performance of a lifetime.
Stealing my spotlight.
And now comes the real star of the show.
Now get a low $309 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Availability is limited, so shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
For well-qualified customers, 2023 Rogue S all-wheel drive, $44.49 initial payment, excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Includes $300 manufacturer's rebate applied to $309 per month lease. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/5/23.
How powerful is Cox Internet? So powerful that one day, your daughter will be able to simulate a soccer match against some of the world's best players right from your backyard. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Internet delivered through Cox's hybrid fiber coax network. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions apply.
Jones and Mego.
This is the Nissan post-game show. Nissan makes cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com.
Red Sox beat the Tigers today 6-3. They take 2 of 3 in a crisp 2 hours and 30 minutes. Whitlock, the winner. Erod suffers the loss. Most hits and runs he's allowed all year long. In his return to Fenway Park in Kenley, gets his 27th save. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Red Sox pitchers today. Not a lot of strikeouts, actually. Garrett Whitlock led the way with 3, only 1 for Cutter, and 2 for Crawford, and then 1 for Bernardino, 3 for Garrett Whitlock. All that to say, Red Sox pitchers will make donations to the Jimmy Fund all season long to help strike out cancer. Arbella is here for the Jimmy Fund and here for good. Walmart is stepping up to the plate. For every Walmart wall ball, they donate $100 to the American Diabetes Association. Visit AmericanDiabetesAssociation.org for free resources and support, and there was plenty of that today. Story banged one off the wall, so too Yoshida to left, and Turner and Duvall launched 2 moonshots over everything in left. You're listening to the Nissan post-game show. We will check out the scores, set the scene for tomorrow, an off day, and then Tuesday the Red Sox begin their series in D.C. But we did want to tell you that the Mike's Amazing Player of the game today is Trevor Story. I mean, he just was everywhere, doing it all. Couple steals. He banged 3 doubles today, first time in his career. Ironically enough, he's got 2 base hits in one game. He scored 2 runs. And Trevor, brought to you by Mike's Amazing, the official mayonnaise of the Boston Red Sox. 6-3 will conclude the Nissan postgame show next on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
When you drive the most dependable mass market, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
Like any good agent, we're here for the open house, for the closing, for handing over keys. But because we're realtors, we're here for so much more. Agents who are realtors volunteer at nearly 3 times the national average. We're working to broaden access to credit, increase affordable housing supply, and ensure fair housing for all. And realtors are bound by a code of ethics. We're here for it all. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Rhode Island Lottery's Patriots Instant Game has been reloaded with more VIP second chance prizes, including 2 new trip prizes, one to the big game in February and another to an away game in the 2024 season. More tailgate, VIP, and suite packages have also been added to give you more chances to get to Gillette, VIP style. Plus, you could win $35,000 instantly or in the final second chance drawing. Enter non-winning tickets at ridlot.com. Good luck, and please play responsibly.
You know, I'm all about efficiency. 2 birds, 1 stone. The best of both worlds, that sort of thing. I eat all my meals with a spork, and my favorite condiment is ketch must mayo sterdaionase. That's why I installed a Navian Combi boiler at home. Think about it. Endless hot water and high efficiency whole home heating all in one. It's perfect. They're compact, Energy Star certified, and can even get you a federal tax credit. Ah, Navian, you really get me. If you want to find out more, and of course you do, go to boilerseason.com.
States Postal Service, delivering for America.
You know how great your house looks and smells when cleaned? So fresh. And somehow, a clean house makes your head feel fresher too. With a housekeeper from Care, you can reset your house and your head as often as you like for less than you think. Find a great housekeeper, set a schedule that works for you, and check cleaning off your to-do list so you can put your mind to other, more fun things. Get the housekeeping help you need at Care.com.
Get fast, reliable Xfinity Internet, and now you can add a whole new way to watch the entertainment you love. Introducing Now TV, the best value in live TV and streaming, just $20 a month. Get over 40 live channels, plus watch movies, shows, and live sports with Peacock Premium, a $5.99 a month value, included at no extra cost. Start watching thousands of hours of content in minutes. So whether you're an action junkie, a sports buff, or a romance fanatic, you can stream all the entertainment you love, all on the network made for streaming. Now through September 21st, get the best value in live TV and streaming, all on the best network. Switch to Xfinity Internet for $25 a month for 12 months, and add Now TV with Peacock Premium included for just $20 a month. Call, click, or visit a store to switch today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Now TV requires Xfinity Internet. Internet equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply to internet service. Actual speeds vary.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Red Sox head to D.C. into an off day tomorrow with some momentum, taking 2 of 3 from the Tigers. You're listening to the Nissan post-game show. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. It's not the best news on the Subaru of New England scoreboard, because the Blue Jays are hammering Jamison Tyone in the series finale in Canada. The Jays lead the Cubs 5-2 going to the bottom of the 4th. Meantime, the Yankees are in Miami. That's a Garrett Cole start, and they lead the Fish 4-1. Don't miss out on a Subaru summer. Make the most of the summer in a brand new 2023 Subaru. Details, of course, at SubaruofNewEngland.com. The Orioles finished their series in Seattle. That's a big game, obviously, for the Red Sox. It is Bradish and Miller. Bryce Miller for the Mariners, and then later today the Tampa Bay Rays will conclude their game, in which they fell behind pretty early to the Rays. In fact, the Guardians have blown it open. It's 8-1 Cleveland over Tampa Bay. Tomorrow is off, but then Tuesday, the Red Sox will have a bullpen day in D.C. A lot of Nick Pivetta expected. That is a 7:05 first pitch in the nation's capital, which means you can hear on Tuesday the MassMutual Red Sox pregame show beginning at 6:05. Talk to MassMutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Justin Turpin, awesome, back at the flagship studios, WEEI. Joe Braverman, Joe Weil here in the booth with us at Fenway Park alongside Doug Lane, the executive producer of Red Sox Baseball. On the radio for Joe Castiglione, Will Fleming saying thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. We'll talk to you Tuesday from the nation's capital on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio.
You You have been listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Nissan makes cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself today. Shop NissanUSA.com. You have been listening to Red Sox Baseball on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Catches Law Group, New England's injury law pros at catcheslaw.com.
And it's gone!
Subaru of New England. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Mass Mutual. Insurance, planning, investments. Sponsored by Nissan. Save on the action-packed Nissan lineup today at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event. Drains by James. Eastern Mass's choice for drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Big Y World-Class Market. It's more than food. It's my Big Y. Buy cars for kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
Looking up! Grand slam!
By Mike's Amazing, the official mayonnaise of the Boston Red Sox. Ford Trucks, official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
We're going to drive to left field. There are a couple runs way gone.
Arbella, here for good. And by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Sponsored by Town Fair Tire. For the best prices on tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Dig Safe. Click digsafe.com or call 811 before you dig. Cape Cod Lumber. Find the lumber for your next project. cclco.com.
Holy cow!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Savings and support start day one. Unlock the Pro Advantage at swproplus.com today. Sponsored by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, the Odyssey app, and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
The home of the Red Sox. 93.7 WEEI-FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Search and browse more privately. Download the free DuckDuckGo app today. We're always live on the free Odyssey app. It's time for the Travis Thomas Show on Boston Sports Original. WEEI.
Yes. It feels so good to be back home here on WEEI, especially after a 6-3 Red Sox win over the Tigers. They win yet another series. And listen, I got to tell you, it feels great to be here every time I'm here with you, but it's especially today because last Sunday when I was here and I came on after that game against the Blue Jays, I wanted blood. I mean, the Sox had just got swept by the Blue Jays. The sky was falling. I will say this, though. I was frustrated. I opened up the phone lines, as I always do. Those of you who have heard me every Sunday come on after the Red Sox know how we do it. 617-779-7937. Get in here. Message me as well at Travis Thomas Experience. So, I opened up the phone lines, and it was therapeutic, wasn't it? It was therapeutic for all of us to vent our frustrations around the season. But even as we discussed in our most disgusted mood, but we all talked about it. We all acknowledged, even though we were upset, we said the next 10 games. At that time, we said the next 10 games against lesser opponents